For more, I'm joined by Ryan Rishaug from TD Garden. Both teams are on the ice Wednesday ahead of Thursday's Four Nations final. Ryan, you were there. How did each team approach practice?
Yeah, Jay, a couple of business-like practices from Team Canada and Team USA today. I think the likelihood is they'll both go optionals on the game day. So felt like they had a lot they wanted to get done today. Mike Sullivan saying to his group as he had them gathered around, let's make sure we get some pace into it today. Wanted to see his team push the envelope a little bit, and was a pretty speedy practice. I would say that the atmosphere between the two sides is pretty business-like. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on out there, Jay. And they're being asked questions about, political stuff, about the animosity between the two sides and all that. Everybody kind of calming things down today for the most part, really wanted to focus on themselves. It's not about them, it's about us. Except for Matthew Tkachuk, who, of course, had to make the point that if there are no group chats on Team Canada, according to Brandon Hagel, maybe it's because they're not that close. So other than that little shot fired, I think a lot of introspection. And a guy like Brad Marchand saying, look, I don't get nervous for this kind of stuff anymore. I think you're overthinking it if you do. Imagine what the moment will be like for Marchand in a game like this. Could it be, the last big game he plays here in this arena, the last game for Team Canada? I don't know the answer, but you wonder if he's thinking about those things. So I would say reflective today somewhat.
Now, each team, Ryan, featuring so much skill, but as we saw Saturday, that game was a tight checking defensive battle. Do you think we'll see that again, or could things maybe open up a bit?
Yeah, I asked that question to a few different skilled players today. Like, you think maybe you could see it get blown open a little bit? There's been all this defense and buckling it down, and nobody's biting. Much as might be great for your highlight show, Jay. How many times you can show dump-ins in a highlight pack, and there's going to be probably a lot of them. You'd love to see the offense get blown open a little bit here, but everybody's pretty sure that's not going to happen. Even Connor McDavid said, look, nobody goes into this game thinking we want to get 6 goals and win 6-5. Defense really ends up being where it's at for these teams, despite all that high-octane offense. So to give you an example, right, Connor McDavid game to game doesn't dump the puck in a ton. He's always got it on his stick. You want to gain the zone with it on your stick. Well, the checking is so tight out there that they're not able to do that. So against the United States, 48% of their entries, they had to dump the puck in and then go and try and get it back again. It's kind of the commitment level you need to win in a best-on-best like this. And Brandon Hagel said yesterday, when you're sitting on the bench and you see Connor McDavid come blazing up the ice and dump the puck in and then go and get it himself, that's a winning formula. So it's about being selfless. It's about staying to the winning formula. And I think we'll probably see one of those defensive matchups. But I was in there digging today, see if I could convince the guys to open it up a little bit. And they absolutely were not biting. And by the way, buddy, as I send it back to you, I have to say, it got back to me, you and Struds, and all you had to say last night on the show about me. So just know that it got back to me. It's been registered. I tried to say no to doing this today. I was forced to, but moving forward, I might be a little tougher to get a hold of, bud. Just letting you know.
Okay, that's fair, Ryan. That's fair. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. That's Ryan Rishaug from TD Garden. Hopefully, we'll see him tomorrow on the show as well.